Waltz is that a waltz closes on the third step. A two-step closes on the second step. Okay? So when you're doing a two-step action figure, it's going to close on the second step after you've done a step with your whichever foot you have free. So like a box, you're going to use the same foot twice, closing on the second step in between using that foot. So like if he's got his left foot free, he's going to use his left foot twice, closing his feet in between. Right foot twice, using a closing step in between. Reverse box, he's going back, but he's closing his feet in between. Okay, so steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, takes one measure, so it's going to start with a side step, and then you're going to cross in the back, letting the knees bend like a limping action. Then you're going to step side and limp behind. Okay? So the limp is 1, 2, 3, 4. Most usually walk 2 afterwards. Not always, but most usually. So if we do our limp and walk 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, walk 2. And your partner as a step. Okay? So if we limp 1, 2, 3, 4, walk 2, we're opened up here. But we need to get back to facing our partner for the next thing. That last step we just took could be cued as face, walk, and face. So that means instead of just staying open like this when we take this last step, instead of that, we're going to take that step turning to face our partner on that last step. Okay? So it would be limp, walk, and face. So as you took that step, you would turn to face back to your partner. Limp, walk, and face. So you'd still take the step, but you're turning back to face partner. Still end up with a lead foot free. So you would be able to keep doing that over and over again. Limp, walk, face. Same timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Forward. And then you're going to use the other foot. Forward, lock, forward. So it's a locking action, bringing the foot up behind. You don't want to bring it really up behind, though. You want to kind of make it not quite so severe of an action. So it's a step, lock, step, step, lock, step. Little bit of body turn. Makes it easier. Okay? It's all slow movements, usually. The standard basketball turn is like a walk 4 timing. Slow, 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 slow. 4 weight changes. If you're in an open position, your first action is going to be turning to face your partner and taking a side step a little bigger than a normal side step, because if I were going to just take a side step, I would turn here and take a side step. But I want to take just a little bit bigger side step than that. It's called a lunge. So I'm going to take that side step with a little bit of a lunging action, softening the knee just a little bit. So I'm going to lunge to the side. Now my trailing foot, my left foot and his right foot, is going to be my stationary foot. It doesn't go anyplace. It stays right there. And I'm going to return onto that foot. And now I'm going to turn my back on my partner from here, and I'm going to lunge onto that lead foot again, and then that foot still stationary. I'm gonna return to that foot. And that's your basketball turn. So you go all the way around that stationary foot, and it doesn't move, it stays right there. So when you do your basketball turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 slows, and that trailing foot is your anchor. It stays right there, it doesn't move. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you do your basketball turn, ladies, you have a right foot free. You're going to turn left face. Then you have a left foot free, and you're going to turn right face because you're turning so you can take this lunging action. Then you're going to recover onto that foot. And you're going to turn the same direction, lunging, and then recover on that foot. Okay? So we've done run 3, which is 1, 2, 3. We've done forward lock forward, 1, 2, 3. Well, some of us have done forward lock forward. Some of us have done forward lock forward, step, lock, step. Another moving forward action movement that we do is just a plain, everyday, ordinary forward 2-step, okay? And remembering the little thing about a 2-step, closing on the second step using the same foot twice. So when you do a forward 2-step, lead foot is going to go forward twice, closing on the second step. So it's going to be forward, close, forward. And then we have the other foot free, forward, close, forward. So it's going to be 2 forward 2-steps. And then later on we'll probably break it up and just do 1 forward 2-step and then other things. But for right now, we're going to do 2 of them, starting with our lead foot. So it's going to be step, close, step, step, close, step. So you're using the same foot twice, closing in between. 2 forward 2-steps, step, close, step, step, close, step. So for the man, it's a left and a left, right and a right. For the ladies, right and right, left and left. Okay, let's try it. Inadvertently said something that kind of blew some of you up. Side close twice. Okay. So if you do a side, that's a side. Close. Bring your feet together, transfer weight. That's a close. So if you do that twice, side, close, side, close. Okay? Nothing more than that. It's just a step cue of what you do with your feet. Side close twice. And it's all quicks. Similar to the limp, okay, excepting that you're not going behind, you're closing your feet. So side close twice, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ends up with a lead foot free. Okay? So if we do a side close twice, walk 2, it's the same timing as the limp. 1, 2, 3, 4, walk 2. Okay. Is just bringing your foot up next to the other foot and touching it without taking weight. So if we do a side touch, a side touch, so we're using that foot, but we're not going to take weight on it, so we can use it again. So if we do a side touch the other way, side touch. So side touch each way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Side touch, side touch. Side touch left and right. And then later on, we're going to do side touch right and left. gonna be side touch, two-step. Now what foot do I have free? Trailing foot free. Now we're gonna do the side touch with his right, side touch each way, and the side two-step going the other direction. So it's got our two-steps split up with the side touch in the middle of it, okay? So it's side touch, close, side touch, close, side touch. Because the touch is on the end of the side two-step. And you can do it without the touch, but to me, you need to use that beat. You can do side, close, side, and just hold, but then the foot's out there and you can't really step to the side because it's already out there. So I prefer to do a touch. So side touch, two-step. Side touch, two-step. And you have lead foot free when you finish it.